What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So this is the Flight Outfitters Bush Pilot bag. It's roughly $130. I've had it for a year now. I just wanted to show you how I use it, what goes inside of it, what I change about it, and this is my intro. Okay, so this is my bag. There are many like it, but this one is mine. I picked this bag up because honestly, a lot of the bags that you buy online didn't really appeal to me. They look kind of weird. This one, just kind of, I like the aesthetic of it, and I liked how there's two pockets, one for a headset on this side and one for a headset on that side. We'll get into it, but I think it was all good purchase for me. Again, this is my civilian flight bag. I have a military one. The canvas and material that it was used is good. It hasn't degraded over time. I've had this thing for about a year. You can tell it's a little faded. But all in all, it's in pretty good shape. The leather has gotten scratched up a little bit, but that's just going to happen when stuff happens. You can customize, I believe this is a little Cessna, but you can get different stuff on there. I have my name engraved in the top of it. I have a little D-ring here so I can clip it so it doesn't get tossed around the aircraft whenever you're flying around. Zippers are really good. I really like the quality of these guys. These little latches. They're just nice. They're light, but they're nice. And I don't know, they seem like they're good quality. I'm not a metal expert. I don't really know, but I like them. The zippers are really nice too. They're like beefy zippers. I've never had one break or anything mess up on me. They've worked really well for the past year. Handles are really nice too. You can clip these two together. Like you can open this and stick it on each other and then carry it like this. I usually don't because I'm in and out of it a lot. But you can if you want to. Shoulder strap works pretty good. The build quality is overall good. So this is just you can see kind of the wear and tear on the shoulder strap, but it's good. You can probably get leather cleaner and clean it up if you really wanted to. So first impressions, I like it. Does it feel premium? I guess it does. Exterior tour here. So front pocket, side pockets, we'll go into all that. I'm doing a checklist here because I ramble a lot and it just doesn't work good for me. So this is I don't know if you can see that, the logo, Flight Outfitters. So front pocket is pretty nice. I have a cleaning kit for my helmet and stuff. I'm holding the camera and trying to do this at the same time, so it's not gonna work too good, but that's like oh my goodness. There we go. Then I got some aviators. So everybody's got to have a pair of aviators, right? How are they going to know that you're a pilot if you don't have aviators? But the big thing, honestly, the reason why I like these type of sunglasses is because when you put the headset on, those small little things that go by your ears, they don't hurt. This is a flight calculator. I honestly never use this because I have an iPad, but it just is what it is. One really nice thing that I did not expect Flight Outfitters to do well, or to when I bought this bag, is not to have, is I've never had a logbook case like this, and I can do a full review on this later. I was going to show you the inside, but it's really nice to hold your logbook. You have your license. I have a debit card in here for gas. I have checks in here in case somebody doesn't take card for some reason. White out because I'm always messing with my logbook up in a pen. So there's other stuff. Oh, actually I have well, I should have, but usually I carry a flight physical in there. I just got a new flight physical recently, so anyways, I haven't put it in there, but I need to. And that's why we, check our stuff. That's why you got to pre-flight your bag, right? So anyways, got a couple pins in here. And I really like the inside of this. It makes it very easy to see. So that's the front pocket. We're just going to do pocket by pocket. Some people ask like what kind of knee board I had, so I made a video on it. This is a battle board knee board. It's a really nice, high quality knee board. I have my little checklist, IFR checklist here just in case, and then notepad and the checklist stuff. So I actually have a video on this that I made the other day. So if you want to watch more about this knee board, you can. And then on this other side is probably the most expensive pocket outside of the iPad. I don't know, honestly, these might be more expensive. These are probably more expensive than the iPad, but these are some Bose headsets. I really like how, did you see how tight that was? Like it fits in there just perfectly, which is really cool. So let's see if I can get this open one-handed. I don't know what these are called, but they're nice, whatever they are. They're like 1,200 bucks, I think. But they're Bose headsets. So they might say on them somewhere. But these are by far the nicest headsets I've ever used. Very nice. I don't know honestly where it says, but they have a little controller you can Bluetooth, really nice. I'm sure you can find plenty of reviews online about that. This is a headset. Going back in here, it just goes boop, perfect fit, and then you just zipper up, good to go. So I like that aspect of it. I have a D-ring on here because I like to clip the bag into the airplane so that in the event of bumpiness, the bag doesn't just fly and hit me in the head. Secure your stuff, right? That's on the checklist. One of the checklist steps. So this is what I got inside of it. I will say before, alright, so can you see my iPad? It's right here. Before I bought this bag, I bought this iPad case, which I have a review on this iPad case. I love these cases. The pivot cases, best aviation case that you can probably get a hold of. But before I bought it, I thought this color was really cool. Did not realize the inside of the bag was the same color as this. So I lose this pivot case in this bag all the time because I can't see it. So I have an iPad, holds the iPad fine. Got a couple checklists here. I honestly don't use these. There's one in the airplane that I use. I bought these extra just to be extra, I guess. So that's that. Here's another checklist that is actually pretty cool. They're all a little different because these aren't like what is the, each airplane has a manual, and that's the manual that you probably should go by. I just like how these have the pull tabs. This is a quick reference. I like that. I have this in there just for my this cloth in there to wipe down the windshield or my visor on my helmet. One thing that I would always recommend that you carry in these things is a flashlight. So we fly MVGs, or night vision goggles, but when you pre-flight and stuff, you have to have light to be able to pre. So it's kind of dirty a little bit. You can see that. Have my suction cups. I love these suction cups, pivot suction cups. Super awesome. Pivot notepad. So I have a notepad on my kneeboard. So I either wear a kneeboard or a suction cup. I got this thinking that I would use it. I've only used this once or twice. I usually use my kneeboard iPad. And then I have just a supplemental little power brick that I take with me. And then I have 2 chargers. So normally I have another charger in here, and I took it out, I guess, to go in my bedroom. But whenever I go to leave, usually I grab it. And there's another one in my backpack or my other bag. So a couple extra plug-ins in case somebody needs one or I need to charge 2 things at once. Power brick and some actual loose, that's part of a pin that broke. And then these little guys go to my pivot suction cups. So that's that. And all in all, it's a pretty good bag. Holds your stuff, right? Like that's all you really need for it. Would I recommend this to somebody? 100%. I would highly recommend this to anybody that wants a flight bag. I've not really used a whole lot, so if you're watching this and you're like, hey, what about my bag? Or I want to give this guy free stuff, then please, by all means, send me free stuff so that I can review it. I don't think that's how that's going to work, but we can always dream, right? So that goes in there. I use this back, turn it around here, this back little zipper part. So this is for like putting these in, these little straps, if you want to tuck them in. But what I use it for is all my supplemental stuff. So like this is all stuff that came with my kneeboard and an extra, my kneeboard, my iPad case, straps for the pivot stuff, pencil lead in case I run out of lead on my pencil, iPad protector. So just extra stuff I just stick in here. Now what can be a problem is if this bottom zipper comes unzipped, and it's only happened to me once, and I've only lost one thing, and it hit the ground and I immediately saw it, but it was this iPad camera cover. This bottom zipper came undone and it fell out. So, something's happening on the computer. So I just use this for my extra storage stuff. There is a secret compartment on the top right here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. So you can zip it, undip it, and then you can put stuff in there, like maybe like a piece of paper or something. I don't know. But that is a little secretive pouch if you want to hide stuff, I guess, in your flap. For all you ramp check avoider guys out there. All right, so final verdict. Would I buy this again? Yeah, I would buy it again. Is it worth the money? I think so. It's only $130. When I say only, that is a lot of money. It can be, depending on who you ask. So I'm not trying to undermine that, but it's worth $100. That's my bag. It's a bag. It's nice though. I like it.